Oh, that's a good way to start a stream. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay. It's always weird. I don't think any other game does that. Where it's like, sign in after you already start the game. Anyway, welcome to Wolf Among Us. Good logo, the game. God, that's such a good logo. So, when we last left off, I guess there will be a last time on Wolf Among Us if I remember how Telltale games work. But I could be wrong. Two, if anybody's waiting on the wings, keep me posted on performance and stuff. Also, I hope you're having a good day. God, the art direction in this game. Out of control. All the people walking past them are actual characters, I just noticed. The one of them was the woodsman. That's Ichabod Crane. That's Snow White. That's, I forget what their name is, Faith. That's the policeman we haven't met yet. Okay. Let's continue. Yep, load that save file. Start episode 2. Smoke and mirrors. I wonder if we'll be using the magic mirror in this episode. It's a big question.
Mr. Toad?
Oh. Are we gonna... Did we decide to load that voice line before anything else was done loading, or...?
Do
Okay, there we go.
something, Bigby, before he completely tears up the place.
Subtitles are off again, for some reason. Not sure why.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
Look, whatever it is, it's between you and Beast. I'm staying out of it.
It's not what you might be thinking.
Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Nope, haven't seen her.
Come with me.
Oh no!
Don't interrupt me, Miss Snow.
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow.
Ichabod Crane's the worst.
No, I'm D.
I liked him when he was a
He's
shitty, squeamish doctor person in the Tim Burton movie. I think that was by Tim Burton. I know Johnny Depp was in it, so it was probably by
I'm
Tim
looking
Burton.
for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here.
Holly, you're out of paper towels and they're gonna string me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
All right. I got
I
$100
believe
for
him.
the
This
first
guy's
bloke
covered
that can
in
tell me
blood.
something about a girl named.
And he tried to run,
Fucking
and he also, his brother punched me in the back of the head. The whole thing. This guy's a piece of shit. I'm a wolf. You know how it goes.
Worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
Why is the mixing so bad? I think Topspin the Fuzzy on Twitter said one time, like, why are games and shows mixed like shit and, like, YouTubers have better audio mixing than most pieces of media? I tend to agree. Oh no. I saw a police badge. Oh, I see.
Mr. Wolf!
Oh.
You're making this more difficult than it has to be.
It's pretty difficult.
If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep. How are you feeling? I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
I'm gonna don't answer. Because it already seems like he's not answering.
Nice. Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation.
You don't know anything. If you did, you wouldn't be sitting here talking to me.
Why the fuck are
You'd be
subtitles
talking to
off
the piece
again?
of shit that did this.
Well, you Stonewall.
Like, what the actual heck? Why would that revert? That's some shit. Am I gonna have to set this every single fucking episode? Because that's irritating. There, it should be fine.
You stonewalling me like this isn't helping either of us, so why don't you cut the shit and...
Am I even, like, technically a sheriff? Or am I just, like, a sheriff of
trying
Fableland?
to help you, Bigby.
These are questions that I would like answers to.
What is it with you?
Like, do I have
cunts?
any kind of authority in the
He's
real
trying to
world?
Empathize with people. I know this must be hard for you.
Do you?
Shit, the
Do
mixing.
you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep?
Gonna
No.
figure
Didn't
that's a
think
no.
so. Your nose is bleeding.
What?
Are you okay? You don't look so good. Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. Is there something?
What's going on? I don't like this.
Please.
There's some fantasy bullshit happening.
I'm sorry. Just make it stop, please.
There is video evidence of this. Are they gonna think that I did something? Despite literally doing nothing? What the fuck?
We have to go now.
What?
What did you do to her?
She'll be fine. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours and everything they saw at the Woodlands.
That's suspicious, man.
Hurry up.
I gotta be honest. I guess he just doesn't want them investigating the Woodlands because then they might find fantasy magic nonsense. So, like, he would have done this even if it was some normal thing where people weren't getting their heads cut off. I don't know. It's hard to say. Ew, yuck, daytime. I'm curious what era this takes place in. I haven't seen a cell phone, I don't think. So, this could be like, I don't know, 90s, 80s, something like that. Can I ask you some questions? What do you mean this doesn't... I'm gonna... What? I choose not to say anything. 'Cause I didn't like any of those options.
We found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Oh yeah, it was. Fuck that guy.
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard's currently interrogating him, and he hasn't said anything useful. And, Bigby, we have to tread carefully here. We can't implicate an innocent man, and people are already worried about your conduct.
He's working for somebody, and whoever it is wants him snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're involved in the murders.
It's pretty suspicious. But I guess.
I know what you're thinking, Bigby.
Do you?
It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too.
Yeah, but you treated her like shit, so.
You know, I never get more homesick than when one of us dies. And now, for it to be snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah. It's hard.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused. Did she, give any indication to what she was thinking? When you saw her last, I mean. I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was... I guess fine, I suppose.
She just told me to be careful.
Oh my god, I get that he's
She
like
was always
not supposed to
fond
be
of you.
speaking loudly,
Bigby.
but
Yeah.
it's really hard to hear him.
I don't know what else to say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this. It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby, for Miss White.
I got it.
Oof. Somebody's gonna have to replace that. Man, how does that guy's glasses stay on? How does anybody wear glasses where they don't have... What would you call them, I guess? The things that go on your ears? I don't know, holders? Like, what would you call it? Afternoon. Okay, so we got times.
Not a very good answer, is it? Come on. Just tell me what I want to know. It will make things a lot less painful for you, in theory.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little sword.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff.
Bluebeard.
I was just...
Oh,
chatting
it's
with our new
Bluebeard.
friend.
You were supposed to wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence!
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
I'm suspicious of this guy because we had a file on him. I think he's been brought up a couple times in the
Hello,
last episode.
Bigby.
I don't remember exactly
I
in
want
what
answers,
context.
D.
Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
Fuck
You
you.
see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
I'm glad you have a sense of humor. I hope that means you're willing to cooperate. Snow White is dead,
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
and I'm supposed to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
I still have questions for you, D.
Sounds like a personal problem.
This is ridiculous.
Let him work. He's got more experience with these kinds of things.
Why were you at Toad's place?
Looking for a change of scenery. Thought I might move in. Had to take a look around first, of course. Make sure everything's up to code and whatnot. Looked alright, except for this big hole in the wall. Might get drafty.
All right, D. Let's get to know each other.
Well, okay. Interesting. I thought it was going to be a quick time event where I started, like, giving him the left and the right, but just while he's sitting there. Out of
What's
the...
that you've got?
I mean, what could this possibly have to gain
What are you gonna do with that?
by not showing it to him?
Fuck, Bigby. Don't make me look at that.
Do you realize
put
that it's
that
really
away.
hard for people to see when you put stuff that
Please.
close?
I don't want to see that.
This is why we're here. Someone killed this woman, and we need to know who.
I get it, I do, but I can't tell you what I don't know.
Okay, then fucking tell me what you do know.
Just tell me what you were doing at Toad's place.
Look, Bigby, we're not on opposite sides here. My brother and I are trying to get to the bottom of things. Same as you.
Okay.
Your brother.
Whereabouts is
last
he?
night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
What did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
I'd like to know what it all is, then, please. Oh, it's just a giant roll of drug money.
This is
And a
getting
cigar.
old very quickly.
Let him go.
What is it now, Bigby?
You need to tell me where your brother is. Look, I know it's unpleasant. You don't want to be here, right? I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I just need you to cooperate. Once you've answered my questions, I'll let you go.
It would help if I wasn't strapped to a chair.
Yeah, but
Fair
then
enough.
you're gonna just go.
This isn't going to work. Don't you want to find out what happened to those girls? To Snow White?
Yeah, obviously.
Handle this.
That guy
where's
clearly
your
wants to
brother?
torture people.
Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but I can't tell you where he is. Last time I saw him, we split up, and I went to find Faith.
Faith's
I
what?
don't know where he is now, but he didn't kill anybody. Just leave him out of this.
You mentioned Faith?
Look, I went to her apartment. That's no secret. You saw me.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
Is he looking for her coat or something?
All right, D. What did you want from Faith?
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it.
What if I just bottle him?
You just carry this around?
Always handy that way.
It's not exactly subtle. He's been relatively cooperative.
I'm not sure this is really working.
He's
see
like
what
a
this
little dodgy, but he's been like answering as best he can. I'm growing a little bit less suspicious of him.
It couldn't hurt, I guess.
This is ridiculous. He's never gonna talk if you treat him like a fucking prince. What's next, Bigby? You gonna give him a massage? Offer him a nice steak dinner? Bluebeard? I've already heard your opinion.
This is working.
Like hell it is. You think you're getting results?
A
That's
little
enough for
bit,
me,
yeah. I
Bluebeard.
do think I'm getting results, actually.
Come on, D. What did you want from Faith? Sweet girl like her.
Sweet? You think that girl was sweet? She was a fucking thief.
Oh.
Fucking sweet. Faith was plenty of things, but that ain't one of them. I mean, you know what she did for a living, right?
She stole from you?
Not from me. She stole from my boss. Hell, I ain't got nothing worth taking.
Your boss.
I don't know, you have a big roll of drug money, so I
So
beg
let's
to
talk
differ.
about your boss then.
You're gonna get me in trouble, Bigby. I can't answer any more of your questions.
This guy's gonna end up being the
Anyone
head
can
that we
see
see
this isn't
later
working.
tonight.
It's time to try it.
You always carry this much cash?
I've got a lot of laundry to do this week. What's it to you?
Ha. Ha ha ha. This guy's definitely gonna get shit if he doesn't come back with the money. Like, pocketing the money isn't gonna do me very good. Can't imagine. Although, I did go to pay for something in the previous episode, and it was like, you already gave your money to somebody. So it might be useful, but I'm gonna put it down. I don't want this asshole turning up dead, and then he won't want to answer any of our questions due
Why
to the
don't
fact
you
that he'll
just
be dead.
Tell me who you're working for.
Look, you're not a bad guy. I believe Beauty on that one. But I can't give you that information.
Why
That's
do
where I
you?
gotta draw
Why
the
are you?
line.
Why do you know
There's
Beauty?
no way Beauty would associate with a scumbag like you.
What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough? We're real close.
I thought this was supposed to be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house guest, Bluebeard! And not getting any answers from him this way.
Are you just, I have a feeling he's just gonna
One
stab
of
him.
us, and you're going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece. Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done.
Okay.
What the fuck? What do
Well,
you
we
think
got
you're
good
doing?
cop, bad cop
Teaching
at
him a
least.
lesson.
We can look
Pay
forward to that.
attention.
Oof.
Stop this right now!
You enjoy yourself.
Immensely.
Oh, quick time event. That is a mashing that you can't win. Who is it? What?
No.
What?
What's going on down here?
Fucking pardon?
Snow.
Okay, but I have a question. There's a lot of magic in this universe, correct? Could somebody use a glamour? Because glamour clearly changes your appearance. Can somebody use a glamour to look like someone else? So hypothetically, that could very much not be Snow. God, this intro is cool. And I can't imagine that, like, cutting off the head of somebody and applying a glamour to it would... I don't know. They only needed it to last for, like, a little while. Like, it doesn't... There's no rules. Hey, Chrisu. How are you doing today? There's no rules that we've seen that say that you can't just apply a glamour to anything. So, like, if you could just apply it to a dead corpse to, like, shake things up, and then the head disappears, could be a whole thing. Okay, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm getting into this game. It's very interesting. Well, keep me posted, Chrisu, because usually the dialogue is pretty quiet. So, this guy, I don't think I've seen this fucker awake one time. You're
What the hell was going on down there, Big?
dead.
Abusing a prisoner like that. I thought you could control yourself.
I didn't hit him. I hit him like once.
I thought you were dead, Snow.
And that makes it okay?
I'm mad at this game right now because she's treating me as if I was beating the shit out of him. I hit him one time, and then Bluebeard laid into
worth
him.
your time.
It's horseshit.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain this, because I'm really not getting it yet.
After a conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy, but hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is, if it's not Faith's body.
I should have been there, Snow.
I tried calling the business office, but there was no answer. I couldn't find you, or anyone, so I took care of it.
But you also hypothetically would have known where I
What is
was, because you literally were at the taxi.
Are you gonna be okay?
You were in the taxi that dropped me off at the place.
With all that's happened?
I'll be fine.
I'm not convinced.
I just want to get to the bottom of this.
She hasn't explained that
I just
the
feel like
What is
body,
it?
why it looks like her head.
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me.
Okay,
And maybe that's why she was killed.
so it wasn't her. It's just somebody that looks exactly like her.
Snow, it's not your fault.
But she
Hmm.
looked just like me. That can't be a coincidence. We just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like me. I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
We just keep doing what we've been doing. We do our jobs.
And I'm supposed to do what? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems? Because that's what my job is right now.
That's not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around.
You weren't sitting around the entire last episode.
Anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm not yours to lose.
Oof.
I'm sorry. I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries.
Suppose that's true.
TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know.
I can handle the kid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just very suspicious that it looked exactly like her. And because glamour is a thing in this game, like somebody can change their appearance, I'm highly suspicious of
TJ's
both
over
the
there.
head
I don't
and
know if you want
Snow
to talk to him
now.
first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
I can probably handle the kid. We'll see. Let's look at these tarot cards again. Tarot? Whatever.
Maybe these can't solve murders.
That's, the frame was very off on that. What do we got?
That's appropriate.
Is it?
Antacids. Maybe this has been harder on him than I thought.
Yeah, I actually can't handle the kid because the kid is gonna, actually roughhouse him. He's gonna beat him up.
Snow's perfume.
I'm continuing to be suspicious of Snow at this point. I'm convinced she is dead and this is somebody else pretending to be her. Or vice versa. This is just all hypothesizing. Or vice versa. It's Snow and she is the murderer or doesn't want to be implicated in the murders, so she applied a glamour to a severed head to make it look like it was her, so it's like, why would I be the murderer? I'm scared. I'm a victim. Somebody tried to kill me. It's a whole thing. Let's talk to these gents. What are you guys looking at? What's going on in this thread?
Oh, that's enough. Mirror, vanish, cancel!
No. What the hell are you
Cancel.
What? I wasn't touching nothing.
You
What's
weren't,
going
because
on?
that's not how the mirror
Don't
works,
worry,
but
no
okay.
harm done. Right, Bigby?
What were you doing with the mirror, Toad?
I thought maybe I'd catch you on the shitter. I was just having a laugh. We've been waiting there a long time.
TJ.
Aw,
It's all
sweet little
right.
TJ.
You ready to talk to Mr. Wolf?
Yeah, it seems like glamour is something that needs to be re-upped. Because Toad talks about how it's expensive
okay.
to keep somebody in glamour.
Are you okay?
Go ahead, TJ.
So that's why my other
I go
hypothesis is like,
swimming
can a
at night
glamour be
sometimes,
applied to
in the river.
an inanimate object?
I wasn't doing anything bad. I promise.
Of course you weren't.
We know you're a good kid, TJ. You're okay.
You're not in trouble. Just tell me what happened.
And like hypothetically, like the head gets removed and taken into evidence or
I was
whatever
there,
before the
under
glamour
big
wears
blocks,
off, and
I
then
heard
it serves its
noisy
purpose.
feet. And when I hear that, I'm supposed to go underwater and stay real still and quiet.
That's right, son.
Aw.
Then I saw the lady.
It's okay, Clem.
It's okay, son.
Will comforting him work? Will he take comfort in me? I'm worried about this. Yeah, that's
Careful,
correct.
I wasn't.
I know.
The lady fell in. But but she didn't have her head on.
Oh.
I thought she was gonna pull me down too.
Legit, hearing this voice actress just makes me want to play The
She
Walking
had
Dead again.
Rocks on her feet, and she kept falling down in the dark parts.
Aw.
Cinder blocks tied to her ankles. Is there more, TJ?
Is it true? You know when people are lying? I heard you could do that. That's why you're the sheriff.
Yeah, part of my job is being able to tell when people are lying. I'm really good at it. Is there something else you want to say?
Oh, now he's gonna lie to me all the time. Or
Please,
not lie to me all the
Don't be
time.
mad.
What is it, TJ?
I didn't stay under the water.
What?
I know I'm supposed to, but I was scared, and I went to the top again. I couldn't help it.
I gave you very specific rules. You have to stay quiet and out of sight or bad things can happen. I told you. It's dangerous out there. If someone saw you...
You're not in trouble.
Like Ellie's not.
Hey,
Not
fuck
this
you.
time, Toad.
So you didn't stay underwater.
I don't know if anyone saw me, but someone said, "Stop laughing." And then I was scared, and I went under for as long as I could.
Wait, you heard someone?
Yes,
Why didn't you tell us before?
I didn't want to be in trouble.
Did you see who it was?
No.
Were those the same words they used? Stop laughing? Try to remember exactly what they said.
They said, "Stop laughing at me."
So they might be a crazy person who's like hallucinating. And like hypothetically they could have just
Okay,
been
TJ.
talking to the body. Like that's possible.
I'm sorry. After I came up again, there was no one there.
'Cause he
And I
never
ran
said that there
home,
was two
that's
people.
all. I
So-
promise. I want to go home.
You know what's fucked up? I feel like extra empathy for this Toad kid because it's Clem's voice actress. Like, I'm giving them way more, I'm being way more soft on this kid than I would be if they were voiced by anyone else.
Let's get you home.
Yeah, thanks.
Come on, then.
That went about as well as I expected.
Went pretty good. I
You want
thought.
to go look at the body now?
In a minute. Because I can probably do some snooping with the mirror. The mirror honestly seems like a really OP
Alrighty.
thing to have in a detective mystery. I'll be straight up. Although there's a bunch of rules and like, I can't show you this, Bigsby. Bigby? I'm calling him Bigsby and I don't know why. Hey, what's up, Mirror?
Hey, Mirror.
Hello, Bigby. Nice to see you.
Aw. We're friends. Who's the killer? Who's the victim? Did you know Snow was alive?
Now that we know Snow's not dead, who was it who was killed instead?
If we don't have a name, it's...
Despite your excellent use of rhyme, I cannot help you out this time. But as you know, I'm quite prolific if you want me to show you someone specific.
So finding a name would help. What? No, I had way more things. Don't just go away. He's a good kid, yeah. Show me Tweedledum.
Where can I find Tweedledum? That piece of scum.
He's in a car. And he's very pixely. Wow. Show me the license plate, please. Why the woodsman? That wasn't a thing. Oh, wait, I don't know where he is. Because I grabbed... He fucking
The
bolted.
woodsman and I were fighting. Now I want to know where he's hiding.
He is drinking
Well, that's helpful.
and appears to be in a place. Okie doke. Well, thank you, Mirror. You're actually super OP and very helpful in a detective mystery. In a fucking noir setting.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Are you ready to examine the body now?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Forgot
Come on.
what? Ooh, these types of columns are really cool. Witching Well Chamber. Interesting. Wow. They've talked about this well before. Is this just the fucking well from Inuyasha? And this will just bring them back to their Fableland? Hang on. New Book of Fables entry added. Oh my god, there's so many things. The witching well is located in a chamber inside a woodland building where it is used to dispose of things meant never to be seen again. Dead fables are committed to its depths, as are the most unredeemable criminals. No one is entirely sure what lies at the bottom of the well, nor indeed if it has a bottom at all, but it is widely assumed to be a passageway to the final resting place. Huh. Time to go to feudal Japan, yeah. And meet dog and wolf and fox demons. And giant boomerang ladies, who are my personal favorite ladies. Oof. She's wearing your exact earrings. And clothing? Somebody made this person to look like you.
Wow. I didn't realize... I've never seen her face before now.
This is weird.
Yeah.
It's
The glamour is so
literally your
effective,
exact...
it's invasive.
Okay, so she's implying that it is
do what you need to
a
do.
glamour. Is there any way we can remove the glamour spell? Like... Or is it like a
That's
timed
weird.
thing?
I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
Get a book. We have a whole symbol of books. Or a book of symbols, sorry.
Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there,
Huh.
like before.
Ugh.
Anything?
Nothing.
Can you close her mouth?
This is very weird. So yeah, my suspicion was correct. This is super a glamour. Again, or it's not.
Looks just like Faith's did.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests.
So... Oh, I didn't realize that was what was gonna happen. If we don't get, like, a dialogue where it's like,
So
can
she
we
fought back?
unapply the
No
glamour,
marks on the knuckles.
and there's some writing
Maybe
way
she was
around
hiding
it?
something?
Maybe.
Her hand is very small. I feel like we should probably pry it open.
What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Mash that A button. Like, I know rigor mortis is a thing,
Jesus,
but I
Nick,
cannot
what-
imagine
What?
it
is
would be that tough to pry open. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I've never handled a dead body
Hours.
before, so...
Yeah.
Yuck is correct. She's got some marks. Rope marks, that's not good. Track marks. Yuck.
Rope marks.
She was tied up?
They tied cinder blocks to her ankles, so she would sink.
Oh yeah, this thing would be nasty. It'd be all wet and swampy and ugh. Body seizes up almost instantly. So yeah, no, I do know that. I actually have a friend who was interested in being a what's the word? Not a funeral director. Basically, they wanted to go into, I don't know.
Track marks.
They wanted to handle dead bodies essentially, and so I did know a lot
Pretty
in
heavily,
passing
too.
from knowing what they
They
knew.
only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch,
Yeah,
too.
that
Why
is
does it change
suspicious.
everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy. It looks like it's failing, but glamours aren't supposed to do that. The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so.
I
imagine
mean, I
anyone
definitely
with access
think
to
so.
the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
Man, I'd love to roll back the tape and look at if she has 3 buttons or 2 buttons in the first episode.
I wonder...
What?
Snow, do you mind if I, open her coat?
Bigby, just let me do it.
Okay, now I'm extra suspicious. Oh.
You still okay?
Sorry, that took longer than expected. What have you found out? Well?
Her glamour.
I should have said I'm not finished.
Oh. Effective.
We're thinking it's black market. We should really be regulating this kind of thing.
Yes.
We should keep going.
Okay, so we found what might be... Oh, it's lingerie. I thought this was another ribbon note thing. It's her perfume. Use this.
What is that?
This person was given
It's your
instructions.
How do you know what perfume I wear?
You can't fool this nose. Also, I saw the bottle on your desk. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions.
So what if Snow the entire last episode was this person? What is this?
I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous. Don't you think?
You may be right. One way to find out.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
Might want to stand back if you're worried, Crane. I'm gonna try to open it. Something to do with these rings here.
Oh god. Okay, yeah. That's easy enough. Something to do with this puzzle that a child could do.
A deer. What does that mean? Oh,
A deer? Is it Bambi? Oh. Is this her hair? And this is a picture, so it's like things for reference? Maybe for the glamour? Like maybe this object is like I don't know.
that...
if glamour can be tied to objects, or if it's just a thing. They were saying that witches don't craft objects very often these days. So, like, And this is presumably just a picture of Snow. Yeah.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think. This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore. Who did this, Bigby?
I don't know. Whoa. Did the glamour wear off?
She's a troll?
Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Well, that helps explain the glamour.
Okay.
Kind of. Who is she?
So I think the glamour was tied to that object.
Wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
You don't mean that, do you?
She looks like Holly.
The owner of the Trip Trap? No,
was that
she looks
racist
a
to
little-
say?
Oh no.
What is it?
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
Oh
She's
no.
really missing, but I guess it just slipped through the cracks.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows? She might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
Well,
We should go.
You can't go out there.
Why not?
turns
It's
out
too
Ichabod
dangerous.
Crane is
Someone tried to kill you.
a fantasy
Bigby,
bigot.
You can't let her go out there with you. You'd be putting her life at risk.
Bigby is not in charge of me.
He's in charge of this investigation.
That's not the same thing.
If Snow wants to come with me, I'm not gonna stop her.
But
we should leave now. You ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Suspicions about... I mean, it's still suspicious that they made a murder to look like Snow, right? But I'm relieved that it wasn't Snow. Like, my suspicion was that now we had somebody in a glamour masquerading as Snow. So, interesting. Very interesting. Who's this guy?
This whole thing is complete bullshit, and always has been. I mean, what's his job, really?
To keep shit from reaching the woodlands. Jack, I don't know where they are.
You're a bar. You're supposed to have darts around.
And I normally do, but who knows where the fuck they went to after...
Oh.
Come on, Holly. I need entertainment. This'll do.
Why are you hiding drinks? You're a bar.
Holly, you got a minute?
Why?
Please, Holly. It's important.
Miss White, I heard you had kind of a strange morning.
It's been kind of a strange morning for everyone, I think.
Every time I see this guy, he seems to lose weight. It's amazing. It really is. He loses weight and yet somehow keeps all the muscle.
Jack.
Wolfie, my dear, how are you?
I hate this guy.
Because, you know, we were just talking about you. All of us. At the bar, here. About you.
I just need to talk to Holly. Privately.
Alright, just give us a second first. I'm dying to hear about the body that came out of the East River this morning. It was a fable, right? Oh, everyone knows.
Tweedledee was just here.
Oh, thanks.
He said it looked like Snow White.
You sure it wasn't Tweedledum?
Well, no, but he seemed pretty sure.
Crane.
Sorry.
Tweedledee said you arrested him for no earthly reason. Kept him locked in the cellar all fucking night. He said you tortured him. Which, I don't know, that seems like a breach of your legislative duties. Bigby, come on. You can't be so dumb as
Jack,
to...
find the off button, now!
What is it with you two? You and Gran are all, let's get a posse together when there's no one around, but as soon as the big bad wolf walks in, your tails go between your legs. Cat got your nerve? What happened?
What happened? I'm tired is what happened.
Tired of what?
Of trouble, Jack. I'm sick and tired of trouble. I don't want any more. So just stop revving his motor, or wait outside, or fuck the hell off. I don't care which.
Jack.
What? Bigby, look. 2 Fables are dead. And shit, Gren's sister...
Holly's sister.
Holly's sister has been missing for what? A few days now? And we haven't heard word one about it from anyone.
Actually, have there been any updates on my sister?
Holly, your sister's dead. She's the one we found early this morning.
Boy, I sure walked into that one.
If you say one more fucking thing, just one more thing.
I want to punch this guy. Like, I didn't even want to fight this sleazy guy
God
who I
fucking
ended up
damn it.
fighting.
Of course,
But this
the dear
asshole who's just being a
princess, no
shitlord,
fucking
I want
way
to
is all
beat the hell
safe
out
and
of him.
sound. Where were you when we reported this weeks ago, huh? Where are you when we ever fucking need you? If you'd give 1 ounce of a shit about her, about any of us, she might have been saved. She might have been cared for. She might have been...
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry we found your sister this way, and I wish this had ended up better.
Holly,
Get the fuck out of my bar.
I just want
It should have been you. It should have been you, and it wasn't.
Oh. The person who died. Got it.
We recovered this from her personal effects. I thought you might like to have it.
I didn't know she still had this. The copper was from a dwarf mine. It's very rare and very old.
That was decent of you.
Gren,
Yeah?
take off for a bit, would you?
Are you sure?
You also, Jack. God, what a dick. God, I hate him so much.
I don't know that much about her life. Honestly, we didn't talk often. She was lost here in the city. She just got swept away by it.
Did she have any friends? Anyone who could tell us what she might have been doing? Why she'd be a target?
I don't know about her friends. She hung around where she worked, mostly. She was hooking.
And where's
to pay
that?
down debt.
Oh, okay.
It ate me up to see her that way. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the Puddin' and Pie. The owner, Georgie, with all his fucking fees. It's a crock of shit. That's how they kept her under their thumb, really.
Holly, it's
No,
okay.
it
If
seems
it's
pretty
too
bad.
much, we don't have to do this.
Pudding and pie, huh? What do you know about the place?
I probably shouldn't have
It's
asked
a real
that.
garbage
I mean,
dump.
she already gave me
We can
the...
just go check it out. We've got a lead.
Yeah, she
Maybe
gave me
we
the
can take it
name.
from here.
I should have asked other things.
Lily.
Anything else you can tell us?
I don't think so. Like I said, we didn't talk much.
That's all right. You've been more than helpful.
Is she... Where is she?
She's at the business office. She's taken care of.
I'm gonna have to go down there and get her. Fuck.
Please, we can handle the funeral arrangements.
No, it's a kind of... It's a formality with trolls. We burn our dead by sunrise, or... I don't know. Some old world shit will fuck your soul up.
Of course.
Okay, good.
Let's go down to the business office and start making the necessary preparations, all right? That club?
I'll go down there now. See what I can find out from the owner.
You were good with her. I'm impressed. Really, thanks. It just made everything easier.
Hooray, I was a good person. Oh yeah, we jacked this place up last time we were here. Well, you know what? I guess I didn't jack this place up. The fucking other guy jacked it up. I don't even know what his name is. Does he have a name? He definitely has a name. I could probably look in the Book of Fables and see who he is. In fact, I feel like I should be looking at that book a little bit more. Just to, like, kind of solidify. You weren't a total shitbag. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Not always a big bad wolf. Yay, it's nighttime. All the pretty colors. Although I don't feel like we see a lot of outdoor environments in general, aside from like in transitional scenes. Hotel, cash. Wow. This is everything you need. A hotel, cash, and a strip club. Huh. Solid House Hippo reference.
Oh, Sheriff, what a nice surprise. I'm not sure I've seen you here before. You're always welcome, of course. Is it business or pleasure? Or both?
I've got some questions for Georgie.
Straight to business this time, then. You're in luck. He's here. Come on.
Hookers. No, they're strippers. Legally, they're strippers.
I should warn you that Georgie does not like to be bothered when he's working.
Yeah, what strip club owner really does? They never really like to see people.
More so than usual.
Is he, alone in there?
He's working with one of the dancers, but don't worry about that. Discretion is
It's
our
like
guarantee.
a universal constant. If you have to question a strip club owner, you always have to question a strip club owner. You just do. They're just they never want to see anybody. They don't want to talk to anybody. They're never like, yes, I will help.
Welcome to the Pudding and Pie.
Thanks.
Where we cater to the diverse tastes of the Fable community. Your pleasure is our pleasure. Your desires are our desires. Your imagination is the menu. And discretion is our guarantee.
Did you know Lily? She worked here?
My lips are sealed. You'd better ask Georgie.
Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, nudity. Twitch, please don't. Please don't.
Fuck's sake! What do you think you're doing? You look like you're trying to take a shit. Who's gonna want that? No one's gonna want that. You fucking dozy bitch.
I can
You
take it.
dozy bitch. This guy seems nice. Oh, Bigby, keep your head. No, keep your head there. No, 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 no.
Smile.
No.
How many times
No.
do I have to say it? You're
Who's this
supposed
guy?
to
Can I
turn-
question this guy?
Oh,
I didn't actually try and walk up to you.
closed. Keep dancing, you. I didn't say stop. For fuck's sake. You, stay right there. Don't even think about sitting down. We're not finished.
You, Georgie.
Brilliant deduction, Sheriff.
You didn't answer my question, actually, so...
What do you want, then? You here for a little taste?
No.
Tell you what, come back after midnight, maybe. I can hook you up. Or, knowing you, she's probably not quite your style. You'd prefer someone who can take a bit of a beating. Tell me,
Wow.
do you prefer a stationary target, or one that will put up a fight? I can arrange whatever you like, for the right price.
I'm not here for that.
Oh, I'm not here for that. You just stopped in for the chips, then?
Asshole, I'm here to question
Jesus,
you.
Bigby, you're so corny. I love it. No, seriously, I love it.
I hate this guy. I hate him. I'm getting to the point in this game where I just want to punch everyone.
Okay, all right, Sheriff. Just fucking with you.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't.
Look,
maybe when
I
you
know
see
why
an
you're
officer of the law, you shouldn't fuck with them.
Who told you?
Listen, Sheriff. Around here, we can't afford to wait for you and your swanky pals to take an interest. We have to look out for each other. When shit happens, I hear about it. Especially if it concerns my livelihood.
In that case, I assume you knew Lily was glamored.
Of course she was, you daft git. She was a troll.
No. I mean glamored to look like another fable.
Yeah? Well, so what? Who gives a toss? People get up to all kinds of things when nobody's watching. It's their own business.
It's sick.
Ha! That's quaint. Especially coming from you.
The 13th floor would never provide a glamour like that. It's strictly black market stuff.
Ooh, black market, is it? How exciting. This is exactly what I would expect from a thug like you. Storm in, throw around a bunch of accusations, try to scare people. But you've got fuck all to back it up. And
Why'd you
we're all
spit
just
on your
meant
own
to
club
jump
for?
anytime the wolf shows his teeth. He used to be something, you know. Now look at him. Get that out of my face.
This was part of the glamour we found
I
on
thought,
Lily's body.
I thought it was going to be the
She
photo of
was
her head cut
impersonating
off.
Snow White. Why?
You've got this all wrong. If Lily was doing a special glamour, it wasn't for me. For fuck's sake, I want that kind of eat.
Who was she doing it for then?
She had clients, Bigby. Maybe one of them was into it. A lot of fucked up people in Fabletown.
Like who?
Try looking in the mirror.
Wow.
Anyway, now what to do with me?
This was incredibly unproductive. I'm gonna go talk to that janitor I tried to talk to first.
We're not done here.
I think we are.
I said we're not.
Now
You're
time
gonna
to
hit
fight.
me. Go ahead. That's what you want to do, right? That's what you came here for, right? That's what you like.
One more time. Who hired her?
What?
Oh no, fuck!
He did quite the
Yo,
wind-up.
Take your sad fucking face where I can't see it.
Okay.
Bloody bastard fucking shit. You proud of yourself, mate? Proud of your little mess?
Didn't do anything.
Fucks.
The boombox literally just fell down. You didn't even touch it either.
Fuck off, Hans.
Hans.
Hold on a minute. Hans, is it?
Hans just cleans up and provides a little muscle when we need it. He's not gonna know anything about the girls and their clients or any of that. No one knows. Don't you get it? It's by design. Discretion is our guarantee, right? And the way we guarantee that is that no one knows anything they don't have to know, including me. I cover my eyes and take my cut. End of story.
Why not look it up?
What's that?
Isn't there a little book with all the stuff about the girls and all that written in
You're
it?
a fucking moron.
Show me.
What a
There
fucking
is
helpful
no
person.
book. And as for you, Hans, we need to work on your communication.
What did that say?
skills.
It said
And I have
crow
a very
something.
Good idea where to start. Hey, that's my personal property.
I mean,
Sure, go ahead. Do what
the
comes
boombox
naturally.
is already broken. Nah. It's just gonna be more of what he expects of
Tell me about the book.
You haven't got the slightest clue about anything. Hey, now.
Cut the crap, Georgie. I want the book Hans is talking about.
Hans is confused. Again.
I don't feel like he'd just make it up,
Don't even think
though.
about it.
Just tell me where it is.
Look, Georgie, why don't you just tell me where the book is?
Can we please not go round and round about this? There's no book. End of story.
Alright, asshole. If I get another chance to break something.
Not touch that. You.
Oh, wreck leg? No, can't do that.
There's still time for you to just cough it up.
Oh, keg!
sorry, Sheriff.
I fucking
There's no
misread
anti-magic
that.
book
I
with
thought it was
everything you
leg.
want
I
to
thought
know
we were gonna
jotted down
fucking,
inside.
like, hit his
I
kneecap
sincerely
in.
wish there was. Maybe it would get you off me back.
Yeah, I misread.
Well, what's this? Looks like a floor safe.
I wouldn't know. It was here when we moved in. I don't have a key to it.
Uh-huh.
Sheriff, will you come on? Fuck's sake, I've got to open up in a few hours.
I feel like I should have broken some of his bullshit.
Give it to me.
You're a big bad bastard. We get it. Everyone's guilty. We fucking get it.
Why don't you prove that you're not
Jesus,
guilty and give me
you're
the
killing
book?
me. I'm begging you. I'll pay you.
I'm gonna smash your sign.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, Nate. Leave it. There's nothing there for you.
You might want to stand back.
All right, all right, all right.
Oh, it was here when we got here, was it?
Bloody
Oh, we don't have the key, was it? God damn this guy. I hate this sequence.
Once again, don't get your hopes up. There's nothing in here that'll tell you anything.
Listen, if
kick
you
to
were
the balls
just
for me and
straight
my
up
club, so
with
you can
me
be happy about that.
from the very beginning, nothing'd be broken. And I would have been less annoyed. So, you know, be a little more cooperative next time.
Here, this is Lily's last entry. So tell me, Georgie, who's this Mr. Smith?
That seems like an alias.
Oh dear. I'm afraid it might be a fake name, Bigby.
Also, they very
Secrecy is sort of how
clearly
this all works. Even Hans
know
knows
that she was using glamour to look like someone
207?
else. Like,
Room number?
specifically
I don't
someone
fucking know.
else. Because it's
Millimeters,
fucking
maybe?
written
Don't
down.
bullshit me, Georgie. This is your book, your
I'm not
girls.
their fucking secretary. I give them a stage, I give them music, I provide an erotic venue to attract and retain clients. But let's be clear on something. The girls make the arrangements with their clients, not me. The girls. They're the ones with the Mr. Smiths and Joneses and Mr. X types. Whatever happens outside the club, that's on them.
That's
Love the business,
fair.
take my cut, and I'm out. Now, I've had quite enough of you and your bullying. Excuse me while I call your superiors to make a complaint.
Yeah, go for it. I broke one sign. Fucking bill me.
Hello? Business office?
Going on back here? There's a lot of things to examine.
Lipstick,
Wow.
lip gloss, compact.
What was that, 11 cents? Holy shit. That fucking phone from the 80s. I'm fairly certain this is set in, like, an 80s setting, to be honest.
Faith, thanks for covering for me tonight. Let's talk before you go over to the apartment.
Oh!
Lily.
They were associating with each other.
Both saw one of Lily's clients.
Yeah, I was actually asking at the very beginning of the stream, like, I was curious what era this takes place in, because we haven't seen any cell phones. But, that big-ass cell phone makes me think it is very 80s. Wow, they get one whole cubby to put all their stuff in.
Broken open, but there isn't even a lock. Lock's been busted open.
Is there any reason to look at this again, or? And that's just some more shit. There's someone back here. Am I gonna get jumped?
Excuse me.
I heard
Hello.
you out there. I don't remember ever seeing you here before.
Somebody else said that to me on the way in.
I guess we're all surprised.
Yo, well, I think you know I'm not exactly here for, you know, the
You're trying
quote-unquote
to place
merchandise.
me. They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Are you the Little Mermaid?
Once upon a time. Does that help?
What do they call you now?
Whatever makes them happy.
Blech. Yuck.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions.
Of course you do. I don't have answers. You'll have to find those yourself.
Did you see Lily last night? You know, where she went or who she was with?
We can't talk about work.
This is a murder case.
I mean can't. These lips are sealed. Discretion is our guarantee.
These lips are sealed. Okay, so that's where that
It's
thing
how
came from.
things work here. By design.
Honestly, it could be a spell.
Keep using
Like
those
straight up.
phrases.
There's magic in
What
this
does it mean?
fucking place.
This is what I need to know about. Lily's last entry. Who's Mr. Smith? Where's room 207? I have to know.
These lips.
There is absolutely some magic shit going on.
Sheriff Wolf, would you like to make an appointment with me?
I get it.
Okay. What would I need to do?
I need 150. It's not good to be short.
Fuck! I should have taken that fucker's money. I don't have any money. Shit.
I'm kind of broke.
I should have hit payer. Well, I'm fucked. This is a dead end. She paying herself?
Wait here for a second.
Taking it out of her own cut? Fuck. Should have taken that butthole's money. That was a mistake. Alright, for future reference, money is useful in this game. That doesn't often come up in other Telltale games. Gotta say. From 204.
207?
Listen, come on, man.
You'll think of something.
The open arms. This is where they met.
Enjoy your stay. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Are you... Oh. So I thought... Okay, that's fine. I thought it was maybe a spell that was bound to the location, but then, like, Faith also said the lips are sealed thing, so that wouldn't make sense. It's definitely... It seems like it's applied to the workers, you know? Still have a lot of questions about Big B's authority. If anybody else knows about it. Like, it's strictly the jurisdiction of over Fables, or, you know. This universe is fucking interesting. I'm constantly asking myself questions about how it works. And I want to know. I feel like absolutely, once I'm done this series, I will absolutely grab the first Fables book. I think that's what they're called. I don't remember. Okay, I'm actually going to be right back super quick, but we'll get back to Big Bad Wolfen in like a couple minutes. I'm going to get some water, use the bathroom. If you guys have to do any of that stuff, now's the time. Hey, what's up? I'm back. Okay, yeah, I suspect it's, like, definitely a Fables only type of thing. Bigby's authority. It seems like the business office is kind of the central hub for Fable business. Cola.
Yeah, this shit'll kill you.
What a solid gag. That was a really funny joke. Video game, you did it. Yeah, this is definitely in the 80s or something. Because there's fucking cigarette machines laying around and stuff, so. And lots of payphones, which are not nearly as common as they used to be.
They should probably repair that.
Mmm.
If the rooms are anything like the lobby, they should cut their rates.
Huh. I suspect they charge by the hour, to be honest.
Want it by the hour or for the whole night?
Hey!
You.
I work here, okay? I work the front desk. It's to help pay rent.
Listen, everybody needs a fucking job.
now you
Everybody
know.
needs to stop being
I
so
know I should have told
defensive.
somebody, but Beast would lose his mind if you knew. Beast is a proud man, Bigby. He wants to do right by me, and he just couldn't handle it if he knew I had to do this so we don't get evicted. All of our friends live at the Woodlands. He'd be mortified.
Beauty, I could honestly not care less about this. Do what you want.
That came off a bit more brash than I wanted it
Since you
to.
didn't tell Beast you saw me, you cared how I felt. But I guess not.
You jumped
So,
to a lot
what
of
are you doing
conclusions
here?
just now. Fuck.
Oh, you have a key.
Someone else was murdered last night.
I heard.
The victim was someone who worked at the Pudding and Pie. Lily. She, come around here ever?
Oh, yes, the troll. I did see her. I mean, you know, we never really spoke, but she came off a tad intimidating.
Oh, I just get... Okay. Did you know Faith?
Ever see Lily with someone here? Maybe on a job.
Sometimes, but nobody I've recognized. I haven't worked here that long, though.
How about a room register? Or someone named Mr. Smith?
That's all we get here, Smiths, Jones, or Johnsons. I think the last ones are jokes.
Ever meet a girl named Faith? Or just maybe hear that name?
I might have. I don't know. By the end of the night, it's kind of a blur with all the names. Tara, Brandy, Amber, Heather. Sorry.
Have you seen Snow White down here? Or maybe somebody glamored as her?
You know, it's funny. I did see someone who I thought looked a lot like her, but she didn't say anything when she saw me, even though she knew that I saw her. I just assumed it wasn't Snow and went about my business.
I talked to Tweedledee earlier today. He mentioned you in passing. Do you know him? Or his brother?
I took out a loan. For back
Oh,
pay.
no.
It was like our third notice. And ever since then, those annoying freaks have been pestering me for the money.
Loan
plus
sharks.
interest.
Why take out a loan from those two?
It was from the crooked man.
Beauty.
You don't know how desperate I was, Bigby. I had nowhere else to go.
Look, if this ever happens again, come see me or Snow first, alright?
Man, you know where the Fables should fucking move? To a goddamn city where it's less expensive to live. Like any city.
Wait.
Not even a city. Just
Better
move out to the
anyone
country.
sees
You'll have less
at
problems.
least see you with me, so they know that I didn't let you just wander around by yourself. 5 minutes.
No, totally. For sure.
We'll see. Beauty.
Just be ready to act like I'm trying to kick you out.
That won't be hard.
Yeah, like, why the fuck? Are they, like, magically tied to New York? Like, they could be... hypothetically, they could be anywhere else. Like, God, it's so expensive to live in a big city. New York, I'm sure, is fucked for
Listen, Bigby, I assume
expenses.
you'll be filing some kind of an official report or something, which is fine. It's just that I was wondering if I need to be in it. Do you have to mention my name? I mean, it's not like Beast would ever see your report. It's just, well, you never know.
It's not much of a report if I start picking and choosing which facts to include.
Maybe they stay here because of that well. Oh, yeah,
not.
maybe.
Which one was it?
Yeah, maybe it's built. Maybe, like, straight up these fables have been happening here, like, prior to big colonization. So, let's go. I like that there's an ear prompt. Yeah, that's correct. Wow, 207 right at the end of the hall, huh? I have a Oh, they fucking... Yeah. I have a suspicion I shouldn't go here, because I feel like it'll hard lock me in there, and then, like, I'll transition to the next scene. And maybe that I should check out room 204 first, even if there's nothing there. Like, here, I'll talk to Beauty first.
You don't really have to stay up here with me.
Yes, I do. Just do what you have to do.
Okay, well, I guess the whole point I'm here... No, you know what? She gave me her thing for room 204. Let's check out room 204 first. This is a regular ass room. We'll leave. Looks pretty normal.
Never sure why they have desks in a place like this.
Just in case somebody... Yeah, this seems about right. Okay. Nothing really to investigate here. They really fucking... Yeah, they are.
Through here very often.
I don't know. What do you think? Finding what you're looking for?
I
No.
wasn't expecting much in here.
But isn't this why you're here? Why you have the key?
Nope.
No, the key was just to be sure I found the right hotel. This isn't the room Lily was using.
Oh.
Okay. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what I expected. I keep forgetting there's a hustle button.
Are we done now?
Fuck no.
The room they met in was 207.
Oh man, they really going for it. I'm gonna listen in on the other rooms, because, like, I don't know, maybe there's some shady business going on? I don't know. I guess it's a little snoopy. Alright, well. Can't be too sure. I'm gonna have to kick in this fucking door, aren't I?
You have keys to these rooms?
I thought you had a key.
Not to this one.
Hold on, Bigby. I can't just let you go into any room you want. Seriously, what if someone found out? I could get into a lot of trouble.
I could just break in the door if you prefer.
No, you need to phrase it like the
I'll
thing
help
was.
You. Just don't break anything.
I don't like that it's like, I'll just smash it. It's like, no, do the thing
That's weird.
where you ask her.
He is supposed to open every room in the building, but it's not working.
Beauty!
That is suspicious, you're right.
Beast?
Ah, fuck.
How could you do this to me?
Oh, no.
No, wait a minute.
How could you do this?
That actually
We've been
legit
together through
sounds
everything.
like Belle.
I took care of you. I love...
It's not what you think. Please.
You're cheating on me? With him?
No!
No, Beast. I promise I'm not.
Oh, this looks real bad.
Helping him. That's all.
I'll bet! I'm sure you help each other just great! I know what this place is! I know what goes on here!
That's not what I meant.
This is a murder investigation. She's helping me.
Stop lying to me!
Aww.
What the fuck is wrong
Beast
with
is
you?
insecure.
She's my wife!
Beast, listen to me. There's nothing going on. I'm not.
Wait, why are you here?
I guess
I get the suspicion he's suspicious enough about his wife that he's following her around, honestly.
Told me you hadn't seen her, you fucking liar! You've been sleeping with her this whole time!
Listen to your wife. Just calm down and...
Beast.
Oh, the horns are coming out.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You aren't even listening to me!
She's my wife, Bigby!
Oh, here we go. The boys.
Stop!
Oh. I don't want to trash the place. I'm real sick of trashing places.
Please! Leave him be! This is my fault!
Oh. Oh. That good telltale chug. We're doing it. Oh, God. Beast, you're really... Oh, what? No! I guess they heal, but still. Don't do that. Can I just not? I don't want to beat the shit out of them. But will I, like, potentially lose and then...
You ruined everything!
No.
She's my fucking wife!
Hey, now it's his fault. Great. Oh, telltale chug. Yeah. It's not a QuickTime event anymore.
Shit! What have you done?
Bigby.
Look what you did to the door! You can't just act like this whenever
Stand back. You don't want to see this.
Oh.
Beauty, stay in the hall.
What? Why? What's going on? Oh my god.
Don't touch anything.
Is this...
Lily met her client here, Mr. Smith, whoever he is.
And then...
Must have happened right here.
Jesus.
Last night?
Yeah?
I was on shift last night.
On shift? Beauty, what?
I'm not a prostitute, you idiot. I work at the front desk.
So that's...
Yeah.
Still, this is no place for someone like you. I mean, look.
Can we please not talk about this?
Do you remember who rented this room last night?
I don't think anyone did. Not last night. Maybe they have it long term. I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
Oh my god, I'm realizing that this is also Clem's voice actor.
Impossible. There's so much blood.
Go lock the front door. Keep people out of the hallway. I need you to be sure no one comes in here. This is a
Every
crime
girl
scene,
in this
okay?
game is Clem.
do
It's
what he
just in.
says.
And
I'll
some
explain
small
later,
toads.
Okay.
Nah, that's not true. You got 2 parts.
Bigby, what kind of a person could do something like this?
That's exactly what I'm about to try to find out.
This person has a lot of range because I didn't recognize that it was
Can't
Clem.
believe this.
VA, why get others? Yeah, you're not wrong.
Do all the rooms have these same clocks with the built-in cassette player?
I think so, yes.
I really hope the final season of The Walking Dead turns out okay. I also believe Telltale was fairly new at this point. They were. This was one of their earlier titles. I think this might have predated The Walking Dead Season 1, or it might have been right after.
Do you smell something?
So.
No, just apple.
That's very Snow White. Was it poisoned?
We shouldn't even be in here.
Oh.
What is that?
It's a book about Snow White. Or about the Mundy version of her story, anyway.
Okay, that is not in English. Beautiful.
The whole book is about
Red
her?
Delicious Empire.
What is it?
Likes to see snow in peril. He made Lily bite the apple. He has a food fetish.
I think the apple is part of his fantasy about Snow White. That would explain the one we found on the floor.
Oh no. Do you think it was poisoned?
It wasn't. I'd have smelled that. I think it's just a prop. It's here because they were acting out the scene in the book.
Of course. That makes perfect sense. They were acting out the thing with her stepmother and the apple, which is really creepy when you think about it. You know, she almost died when...
You know, you bring up a good point, Chrisu, because they might have just... It might have just gone wrong.
Why is she in a glass coffin?
This is the part where she's in a deep sleep, but they think she's dead.
You bring up a good point because the first head had a ribbon and a note, or was it just a ribbon? No, it was a ribbon with a ring tied to it. In the person's mouth, and maybe the second one is a murder that was an accident, but they knew about the killer, so they tried to make it look like it, even if it wasn't. Because, like, 2 murders 2 nights in a row is pretty ambitious, even for a serial killer. Like, that's a lot. Can I, like, cross-reference, evidence? Because I have a flower that's from this room.
It's a Huff and Puff.
I thought you were the only one who smoked that crap brand.
Apparently not.
Oh man, I used to know a kid on my street who would get cigarette butts from like the gutter and try and smoke them. It was one of the most disgusting things I ever saw and knew about.
She was killed. Flowers were already here.
How do you know that?
Blood pattern. Also, I'd say the body was dragged off the foot of the bed. There.
The body. Jesus. You could say she. Poor girl. I just can't even imagine. What? What are you thinking? Bigby!
I don't know.
Our Mr. Smith seems to have a real thing for flowers. You don't just deck out of bed like this for no reason. He's invested in this, on a personal level.
So he's obsessed with Snow's story, and in love with her too? And this poor girl just got in the way. She couldn't have known.
Uh-oh.
She probably just needed the money. She could have been...
Oh, he's watching the stairs, presumably.
How did she wind up here? I mean, not exactly here, but just how does a person...
We can't know the answer to that. Every situation is different.
Yeah.
Okay. Alcohol?
Brought wine.
Classy.
I guess.
She must have been so scared.
This must be the 90s. This must be early 90s. I don't think cassettes were terribly common in the 80s. I'm not sure. I wasn't... Oh my god, there's a dress.
She didn't see it coming.
Oh my god, he made her dress up in the dress. Yep.
Someone's been rough with this dress. It's torn.
Oh no, she must have been wearing it. He killed her and then he took it back off?
I don't think so.
There's
It'd be
no
very
blood on
bloody.
It must have been torn some other time.
Oh no, there's more? What? What now?
This is the same dress as the one in the book about Snow. I think Smith was dressing Lily up in it to recreate the snow from the book.
It didn't say you connected the
same
evidence
dress.
when I examined
It's
the
another
flowers,
match to
so I
what's
think I
in the
missed
book.
that one.
God, I'm just having trouble processing all of this. This guy has some kind of weird snow obsession, but then there's this other stuff too. I mean, he brings someone flowers before he kills them? I hope you're just about through. I don't really want to stay in here any longer.
I'm not... I don't want you to be in here. I would strongly encourage that you, like, maybe wait outside. I guess I'm bouncing stuff off of you and that's helpful, but, I mean, you don't gotta be here. An envelope, huh? What have we got?
Are those pictures of the dead girl?
Might be pictures of the real Snow.
How do you know?
I'm in this one. It was taken last winter.
Wow.
Oh no. Bigby. This kind of stalking? it doesn't just stop by itself. Trust me, I know about this firsthand. He'll keep trying to get closer and closer.
His stand-in for Snow is gone now, so...
The next step closer. What is it?
What's the photo?
Crane.
Yeah, I was gonna say they showed a lot of pictures or shots of the mirror. Somebody was clearly spying on us. He just fucking murdered the mirror. That's very creepy for a lot of reasons. That's not great. I don't like that. That seems like a cliffhanger note. Yeah. Holy shit. Yucko. Why would you take a picture of yourself?
Good. I am dying to get my hands on that disgusting weasel.
You better fucking run. That's technically a murder, right?
You're not afraid to be a complete bastard.
I broke one of your signs.
Obviously, there will have to be some changes.
Ugh.
Hello, Bigby.
Take care of it, Bigby, or I'll take care of it for you.
Very bad and not fun to deal with. I can't imagine.
Is that you?
Cool. I love Big Wolf on campus. How did you respond to Crane about Snow's death? You and 29% sympathize with him. How did you treat the murder suspects? Oh no. How did you treat the murder suspects? You and 45% of players persuaded him to talk. Did you let Snow come with you to the trip trap? You and 75.2% of players let her make her own decision because she's her own person. How did you handle Georgie Porgy? I forget what he's from. 90% of players didn't hit Georgie. Wow, a lot of people beat the shit out of this guy. Did you keep punching Beast when he was down? You and 42.1% of players never had Beast at your mercy. Yeah, because it's such a weird thing with those QuickTime event sequences, especially in a game like this, where you think there's like in The Walking Dead, if you're not doing QuickTime events, that's a failure state. But in this, where you're engaging with other actual people, like, you don't want to just lay into them. Porgy Puddin' and Pie kissed the girls and made them cry. Huh, yeah. I knew it sounded familiar. I'm just not very familiar. Well, that's episode 2. Pardon me. That was a bit shorter than the first one, but goddamn, this game is super interesting. I will definitely play the next episode. I'll probably play it tomorrow, maybe around the same time, close to noonish. But yeah, I'm really liking this game right now. It's constantly got me asking questions about the setting and also like the investigation, so it's really getting me invested. I like it a lot so far, and also just this is like top tier Telltale art direction, even though this is one of their earlier games. Like, it's a shame that apparently almost none of their games were profitable, as we now know, because like some of this shit is premium. I also need to, in my own time, I need to finish Tales from the Borderlands, because I was very close to finishing that and never did, and it was very good. But yeah, I'm excited to play more of this, and I'm definitely gonna look into the Fable comics, because I'd be interested to see what comes after this. I don't know if Fable is like still running or if it's like a story that's already been concluded, you know? It's hard to say. That Bigfoot, oh no, that's an ogre, or a troll rather, in the Bigfoot pose. I see it. So he has a bunch of certificates. So he's valid in some way. Maybe he's technically, like, on a legal level, he's a PI. Like, he's a private investigator. So he does have a little bit of authority. Not much, though. Telltale Pets. Here's all the pets that we own. Secret Agent Cody. I love Cody Banks. Vertigo Comics, Fables. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I like it a lot. But yeah, man, I sure wish they didn't fucking do a sidestep with the Walking Dead seasons and suddenly change it so that you're not playing as Clem. It's really frustrating. Like, she's in there, but in season 3 you don't play as Clem, and that there's a disconnect. Like, I am super invested in the Walking Dead Telltale series, but I completely fucking gave season 3 a miss because I knew I wasn't, like, Clem wasn't the protag. Anyway, that's gonna do it for The Wolf Among Us for today. I'm probably gonna just do these one episode at a time until we finish it out. So we've got 3 more streams of The Wolf Among Us ahead of us. So, that's gonna do it for The Wolf Among Us, but later tonight at 6, I think I'm gonna start at 6. I might change that. Stay tuned on my Twitter, because I'll be sure to let people know ahead of time. I plan on streaming more Alan Wake, because that game is really long, and I need to finish it for Spooky Month, because I started it. But I'll probably start at 6, because I want to get a decent amount of it done, and 1 chapter in that fucking game takes like 2 hours. It's a whole thing. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had fun, and I will catch you in the next one. Well, hopefully I will. I can't confirm if you'll be there. Okay, bye.